senior at LHS, and this is my life on stage. Oh no. Oh no. So I'm actually gonna be honest. When I did the Laramie project, I didn't like doing virtual theater so much that I almost didn't do circle mirror transformation. I mean, the show itself was sad and like it was like a good experience, but like I didn't like doing virtual theater, and I was like, is this gonna be the next 3 years? I remember that when George's hair was still red, and we were actually talking about it during the Wolves that we were like the only two from like the first like in-person show that we did at LHS left. And I said after you graduate, then it's not gonna, no one's like gonna like remember like the experiences and stuff. I remember I remember during Puffs, I was having some trouble with the wig. Um, Especially after the Mr. Bagman change, because like I would try to take it off and then put it back on and it just never worked. But then we were like, okay, let's just keep it on. And then I took the hat off and it looked really bad. So then Jenny looked stupid when she got to reject Wayne. Mama, this is my favorite picture actually of me performing. Um, and I honestly like I have such a weird relationship with Mamma Mia because I was so mad about it in the beginning. Um, and but now it's like one of my favorite shows I've ever done, and even without having a sizable role, just because it taught me so much about theater and about what it means to perform, and about the community, I guess. Still my favorite costume I've worn. I love that dress. Um, I just look like I'm having so much fun in this picture, and it makes me really happy because I was having a lot of fun, and the transition with Mamma Mia was so interesting. Just how much it changed, my perspective on it changed, and how much I changed doing it, and I just became I was such a jealous and angry person at the beginning of that show, and then after that show, I was just so much more at peace with myself. And so it's really special to me. I love the hair flip in this picture of Lysistrata. My mom was like, this is such a funny picture. And I was like, no, you don't understand. I look majestic. And that doing Lysistrata was such a weird experience because everything was coming out while we were still doing it. But it was a really good experience to have. And I remember every time, whenever I would go up on the platform in those shoes, I was always like, no, I got it, I got it. Like, I'm so good at walking on these, but secretly I was a little scared that I was gonna fall down. But I didn't want anyone to know that, because then I was like, what if they take the shoes away? And I didn't want them to take the shoes away. I hate wearing those shoes, my feet hurt so bad after I wear them. There's my Mr. Fisher cosplay. I really don't like those shorts. They were really uncomfortable. But good time overall. Oh, I was so sad that I didn't get to do Street Team for a little shot because I had so much fun doing Street Team for the visit. I think we had a really great group overall. And I remember I was like, no, we can go put one in Jay Wilson's. Like, it's okay. Like, I got this. I was so anxious going in there. I was like, I don't know if they're going to remember me, and if they do, if they're going to be mad at me. I also really loved my experience in the visit overall. The hair trials of Agnes Templeton were interesting. But I honestly, a lot of people were like, I don't like that visit. It was boring. But I really liked being Agnes. I think getting to kind of work with the new material really helped me build her as a character and kind of into a character that at that point I hadn't played yet before. And it was really so much fun. And I got to wear a suit. So I was excited about that. I loved Thespian Festival. Um, I will say, like, it was really cool because I made one of my, like, really close friends there. Her name's Lauren, and she goes to school at Olathe East, but it's just cool how many different kind of connections and stuff that you can make there. And I got closer to everyone. Addie's in this picture. I got really close with Addie this year, and she's somebody who I want to keep in my life forever because she's become a really special and important person to me, no matter how mean I am to her. Um, I love Addie a lot. I'm mad that I had to wear that disc plate hat thing. It fell off my head so many times. Literally, like about to go on stage. Eliza and Isaac are on either side of me, shoving bobby pins into my skull to keep it on. And then, the freaking journalism used the one picture of it falling off my head. I was like, "Are you serious? I look so stupid." But I like the boa a lot, and it was kind of cool. Like, so I was even like before I did. It was my first solo on stage, so that was really cool and also really scary, but really cool. This is my favorite. This is one of my other favorite pictures of the one of me being number 7, which is honestly like I still say it to people when they ask me about it that or when we were in the process of doing it too. That doing the Wolves was the hardest show I've ever done because you're doing so much at once. Everything's overlapping and it's built so much on characters. But honestly, I think the Wolves has probably been my favorite show at LHS just because similar to something with Circle Mirror Transformation, it's always like everyone's like on the same playing field. No one has like bigger roles than other people or smaller roles than other people. And so it's really special to be able to create such a good bond with the group as a whole. I really, really like small casts. As much as a horrible person she can be sometimes, I do really like number 7. Um, I like the jersey a lot. And I stole the sweatshirt from the costume closet. just heads up. I think that doing theater has honestly taught me a lot about myself. It's just really helped me discover a lot of things that I love about myself, and it's helped me discover a lot of amazing people. Like, I met my best friend through theater, and honestly don't really know what I would do without Dominic. A really good one is it was just like honestly a couple weeks ago before the Wolves we would scream Taylor Swift in the dressing room, and I love Taylor Swift a lot. Also, just everything about Circle Mirror Transformation is a really, really good memory for me because, like, that was my first big role I ever had, and my first in-person show at my new school, and I was so scared. But I made a really incredible connection with George, who is somebody I also want to keep in my life forever that I care about a lot, who I've had an amazing opportunity to watch grow as a person and as an actor, and they're really special to me, so I'm really glad I got to meet them through that, and a lot of my memories of my friends. A piece of advice that I would give to a young person who wants to do theater would probably be say yes to every role you get, even if you think you're not going to like it. Because I kept going with a role I thought I wasn't going to like, and it literally permanently changed my opinion on theater and my opinion on the process. So keep going, even when it gets hard. You're going to thank yourself for it later. My name is Katie Hurd, and this is my life on stage so far.